This video is a short recap of Unit 10 when we did adding and subtracting polynomials and multiplying polynomials. So when we are adding or subtracting polynomials, we are just going to distribute using multiplication to get rid of our parentheses, and then we are going to combine like terms. So in the first parenthesis, if nothing's there, that's a 1, so everything stays the same, 2x squared plus x minus 12. In the second one, we have a positive 3 that we are going to distribute everywhere. So we get plus 3x cubed minus 15x squared plus 30. So now we need to combine like terms. We want to go from the highest exponent to the lowest. So the highest exponent is 3x squared. There's only one of them. So it stays as 3x squared. Then we have 2x squared terms. We have 2x squared minus 15x squared. So 2 minus 15 would get us negative 13. X squared stays the same. Plus x, there's only one x there. And then we also have minus 12 and plus 30. So negative 12 plus 30 would be plus 18. Now, everything has either no x or x with a different exponent, so that's as simplified as we can get. Let's look at number 2. Everything in the first parenthesis has a 1, so it stays the same. X cubed plus 5x squared plus 8x minus 10. The second parenthesis, there is a negative. So that's a negative 1, so it's going to switch signs. So if something was positive, it becomes negative. If something was negative, it becomes positive. So we have minus 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus 8x minus 10. And we can combine like terms. So we have x cubed minus 4x cubed, which gets us negative 3x cubed. We have 5x squared plus 2x squared, which gets us 7x squared. We have 8x plus 8x, which gets us plus 16x. And then we have negative 10 minus 10, which gets us negative 20. Again, we can't combine anything. That's as simplified as we can get. The second topic then is multiplying polynomials. So when we are multiplying polynomials, remember if you multiply an x times an x, it becomes an x squared. So first we're going to distribute the first term. We're going to do x times x, which gets us x squared, x times negative 4, which is negative 4x. Then we're going to do the same thing with the 3. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. So these x's can combine together, and that gets us x squared minus 1x minus 12. Remember, though, that's not the only way to do it. You could also do it as a box problem. So in number 4, let's do it as a box problem. We're going to make a 2 by 2 box. Each term gets its own part. So 2x minus 10, x, and 5. We're going to multiply each term. So 2x times x is 2x squared. Negative 10 times x is negative 10x. 2x times 5 would be 10x. And 5 times negative 10 is negative 50. Now, there are two x terms here. So those have to combine together. In this case, because they're the same number with different signs, they would cancel out. We'd be left with 2x squared minus 50. So you can multiply using either version. So in number 5, let's go back to the first version. So we're going to multiply x times x, which is x squared. X times 10 is 10x. Then we have negative 10x times x, which is negative 10x, and negative 10 times 10, which is minus 100. These x's combine to become 0, so we're left x squared minus 100. In number 6, let's do it as a box problem. So in our box, that's a 2 by 2. We have 2x minus 5 and 2x plus 5. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. 2x times 5 is 10x. And 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. Again, when I look at these x's, they combine by canceling out. So we're left with 4x squared minus 25. In number 7 and 8, the parentheses is only written once with a squared. So whenever that happens, you need to rewrite it. So you're going to rewrite the parentheses twice. We have x plus 12 times x plus 12. So when we multiply, x times x is x squared. X times 12 is 12x. 12 times x is 12x. 12 times 12 is 144. The x's combined in this case, 12 plus 12 gets us 24x. So we have x squared plus 24x plus 144. In number 8, when we rewrite this, we have 4x minus 1 times 4x minus 1. We can make a box problem out of this. So we have 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. 4x times 4x is 16x squared. 4x times 1 is negative 4x. 4x times negative 1 is negative 4x. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. In our x, we have negative 4x minus 4x, which becomes negative 8x. So we have 16x squared minus 8x plus 1. In number 9, instead of having two binomials, we now have a binomial and a trinomial. So we're still going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply the three terms with x. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 3x is 3x squared. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. And then do the same thing with negative 2. So negative 2 times x squared is negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 5 is 10. So when we combine like terms, the x squareds combine together to get us x squared. The x cubed is by itself. So we have x cubed plus x squared. And then we have our x's that can combine together. So negative 5 minus 6 would get us negative 11x. And then we have our 10 that goes by itself, so plus 10.